Roger! How are you all doing? You're through to All It Works Garage. I'm the Baldy Brit Bloke and this is my YouTube channel. For those of you that are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that like button. It shows me your appreciation and gives me the encouragement I need to keep these videos coming out to you. So this video is a bit of a mashup. I started off earlier in the week doing something on Colleen's old back door and I wasn't going to record it. Then I was part way through it and I thought, hold on a minute, there's probably many people out there that don't know about this particular process. So I stuck the camera on and I recorded the last part. Enjoy that. Then we bounced back to Ava the Audi and I had not anticipated bringing out another video on her so soon after introducing her last week as a new project vehicle. But I wasn't able to get either of the other two projects back this week for several reasons. One of the main ones was it was Canada Day up here in Canada on Wednesday. It was July the 1st and everywhere was closed, and so I wasn't able to contact the people that I needed to contact and make sure that I got everything together. However, watch the video through to the end. There's an update on those two projects. Don't miss it. If you're not already following me on Instagram, please bounce over to my Instagram handle. It's oi_works. I post a lot of things on there and put things in the story that I don't ever put onto these videos. They never make it to the videos. It's just random things that I see during the day or little things that I notice on my project vehicles. So you'll be interested in it. Check it out. One further point I need to make, please read the description on these videos. I put little bits of information, little snippets of information in there that I'm not able to put into these videos, and I'm also able to give you little hints about other things that I'm doing. So please read the description. If you've got any comments, please comment. If you want to share these videos, please go ahead and share them with anyone that you think might enjoy a dodgy English accent or vehicles. Share it with them. Please like and please subscribe. I will see you all very soon, and we're going to jump to Colleen now and let's see what happens with her. Oi oi! How are we doing, everyone? What I'm doing here is I'm removing the rear windshield out of Colleen's old back door, the back door that was crumpled that I had to buy a replacement for. I wasn't going to film this, but I started on it last night and then I thought, there may be one or two viewers that would be interested to see how this works. So I stopped what I was doing, got back on it a few minutes ago and decided that I would record it so that you can see. This is a bit of a chore. This is a very thin and it's actually square. This is actually square. So it has 4 different cutting points on each, obviously on each corner, and it's extremely tough and it's stainless steel. I started in the centre of the windshield, cut it out with an X-Acto knife, and then I poked, just by pushing on the windshield I was able to get some space, and I poked in a microfiber cloth and pulled it out at the bottom here and used that as a starting point. I poked this wire through using this, and then I attached it to these handles that came. So I'll shut up and I'll carry on and we'll see what happens. Woo! Quite as strong as I thought it was. So I will just take this out and put some new ones in. What I'm hoping to do is, like I did this side, cut it down and then tip it up and try and fold it off. Colleen came from exactly the same group of companies, the same area as Abby, my Audi did. Abby also came from Group Park Avenue. How funny is that, eh? So now we will flip it back over. And I'm going to try the exacto knife.
I'm gently cutting away the sealant that runs along the bottom of the window. I'm not worried about the door, it's scrap, it's getting the window out in one piece. It's toughened glass, so if it goes, it's a mess. The rear windshield safely out, it's now time to remove the rear high-level brake light and the rear door decals.
So that is weatherproofing, I guess. Quite a neat idea. But it had me confused for a few minutes as to how to get the flipping thing out. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a couple of measurements for the Crom logo. I'm going to take those off the trunk, I'm going to take this off, take that badge off, and then this can go in the back of the van to go to the scrappies. So slight change to what I said, I'm actually going to take this one off first. There's one of these already on, Colleen. This is the one I want the measurements for. I'm not even too sure if I'll be putting this back on because she's going to look so different when she's completed.
So after jotting down a few notes on the measurements for if or when I reinstall the rear decal, let's slice it off. I'll quickly slice this off, then we'll bounce out to Ava in the garage.
So, I'm starting on Ava now. The heat outside today is intense. When I just came back for lunch, pulled the minivan in under the trees, and the temperature went down in the shade to 32 degrees C. It's really too hot for me to be working out here, but I tried with the garage door down and the air conditioning blowing in here, but it can't keep up with the heat, it's so hot. Thankfully there's a breeze, so I'm going to start tackling her. I'm going to get the airbox off first, back to the turbo if I can. I'm going to take the battery out, I'm going to take this top cover off, and we'll see how far we get from there. This is a new venture for me, and I'm quite looking forward to it. So come along with me and let's see what we discover.
Quick side note,
there's a couple of points that I've seen and I'm told and I've heard about that can go wrong with these engines. I mentioned one or two of them before, but I have heard that the turbos can go, that the water pump or oil pumps can go, and that they have a problem, they're prone to carbon build-up as they're a direct injection. I have a feeling that it is not either of those, any of those four things that are the issue. I have a feeling that the issue is a bit bigger than those, but it may include one or more of those four things. I will shut up and I will get on with it. The battery is completely dead, even though it was a new one. So I will be putting it on trickle charge. None of this was in here when I got her, so I've already taken the trouble of putting it back together, so I know how it goes. I'll tell you something, I wish now I had cleaned the engine when she was out on the driveway. It is absolutely filthy. I'm thinking I might try something else as well. I might try popping these spark plugs out. Wow. Just noticed all the tabs are snapped off there. All these tabs on the back here, except for the last one up here, have all snapped off. So this is the new starter motor I put in. That was where the hole was, here in the side of the block. That's the new starter motor. I had to disconnect this to allow me to get her off the trailer when she came, because it was locked in gear. And this was the fuse box that all the terminals were so badly corroded on. Anyway, I'm going to shut up again because I'm waffling. So I'm going to pop these off, and I wonder if the ignition, I'm not too sure what they call those, whether they've been changed, whether that rail there has been changed. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. And look what else I found. Oh, perfect timing. Alright, I'm back. Just parked the van up again underneath the trees, and it's 35 degrees C in the shade. I'll be honest with you, I am not built for this. I'm an Englishman and we don't get heat like this. I love it, but only when you're at the beach doing nothing. So I had to slip out and get a oil filter wrench, or socket. You weren't meant to see that. That wasn't meant to happen. Holy jumping! Why did they say to undo that then? I must have got mixed up. I'm going to put that back on there. So with this being a rental house, and it from a mate of mine, I'm quite anxious to make sure that I clean up all the spills. That was a pain in the neck, wasn't it? I hope I caught that on camera. Oh, Rodney, you plonker. It's the next day. We're back on Ava again. It's not so sunny out there, but the heat is just as intense. Before I actually get started digging into our engine bay again and trying to get this intake manifold off, I'm going to clean up the... I'm not too sure what it's called. It's not cat litter, but it looks like cat litter. First of all, just because I'm treading on it and spreading it around, I don't really want to do that, so I'm going to clear that up quickly. And then I'm going to clean the airbox and pipe and the top of the engine cover. I'm going to clean those up because I want to keep them inside. I don't want too much in the garage, it's getting in the way. And let's get back on Ava. See what she holds in store for us today. What the heck is that? What on earth? I have just discovered this. And I don't think I took that out. It's just hanging down in there. I didn't take that off. Oh, I think it's air conditioning. I think it's air conditioning. It looks like it. I can see where it goes to now. Yeah, it's air conditioning for sure. I am getting to the point where I am going to have to stop because I am boiling over. Perhaps my legs are getting burnt now. Don't get me wrong, I love the weather, but not when I'm working. Right, we're back on Ava this morning to get this jolly intake manifold off. It's Saturday morning and I'm hoping and aiming to get this completely off while it's still cooler at the front of the house. Yeah, I was melting the last couple of days. So, let's do it. Got to be careful here. I think this is a vacuum hose of some sort. And all I'm trying to do is break the little natural seal that's formed around it. Come on. Good girl. I'm trying to do of different things at once here. Evolution, they said. Why the hell did it stop now? I want 3 hands. Oof. I'm not going to trust myself to speak, but I think I might have done it. Wow. Jumping. That was a chore and a half. Sounds like there's fuel running somewhere. Okay. Well, it's released. Now I've just got to check all the bits and pieces are unclipped. Okay, I'm going to put my gloves on. There's a reason I didn't put my gloves on before, because I could never ever have got my hands into those tight spots with the extra thickness of the glove on. Now, however, I think they will be of use. Jumping. That's a Honda NSX, very nice. Sorry, an Acura they're called over here, aren't they? There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh.
you won't be able to see properly in there. There's quite a lot of carbon on this one particularly, but I'll take it inside and have a better look at it inside. This is the problem that I was warned about. You see that grain on there? That is carbon build-up. Now, there's quite a lot on there. I don't know whether it's bad or average, but they need cleaning for sure. That's where the carbon deposits are in there. This one is the worst. Now I don't know, as I said, I'm not too sure if that's a bad case of carbon build-up or whether that's fairly average. She's done 200,000, almost 200,000 kilometres, so I would think that that's probably been done once before. That's the top of one of the injectors. That's a little rubber gasket that's stayed in there. That was a bit of a challenge, that was, if I do say so myself. For this part of the video, that's a finish. Don't go anywhere because you'll want to hear an update on my other two projects, which I'll give you very, very soon. I'm just going to wash my hands and then I'll come back and I'll do the outro and give you an update on Sally the Scion and Colleen the Cube. Oi oi, how are you all doing? So before I wrap this video up, I wanted to give you an update on the other two projects that I'm working on. That's Sally the Scion and Colleen the Cube. Had some good news on Friday. It appears that I have all the correct paperwork now, which I submitted on Friday morning, and it appears that everything is in order. So it's just a matter of the inspection station filling out all the forms and signing off on it. So that's a huge relief. It was my fault. I didn't have all of the paperwork that I needed, and so I had to get in touch with one or two of the different government bodies, and they were excellent, very, very helpful, and set me on the right track. So that's all tied up. I spoke with the owner of the inspection station, and as far as he was aware when he spoke to me, all of the structural inspection and the alignment is completed on both vehicles. They both have new windshields, and it's, as I said, it's just the paperwork, so that is excellent. So next week I am hopeful, highly hopeful, that I will be able to bring you a video on one of either of those other projects, rather than this trash heap queen that I'm beavering away on behind me. Now, if you're not already subscribed, you know what's going to come next. Please consider subscribing. If you like the content, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that like button. It shows me your appreciation and it gives me an encouragement to keep getting these videos out for you. Now, the next couple of months, with 3 projects on the go, I am going to have to watch my fund situation a little bit. The old credit card's getting a bit hot and a bit floppy, but I will make sure that each week I have new content, new interesting content and new exciting content for you on one of these 3 projects. So, all of you guys out there, stay safe and well. You guys and girls, stay safe and well. I will see you all next week. And just remember, if the going gets tough, forget the tough, get going. Stick that kettle on, tea bag in a cup, hot water on top of the tea bag, milk in next, grab a comfy seat and just relax for a few minutes. This year so far, with all that's going on with the COVID and the shenanigans across the border, and I don't mean the race thing, that's serious, we need to sort that out, but I mean the politician BS that's going on. Sometimes we just need to take a few minutes to ourselves, sit back, relax, and if you're enjoying weather like we've got here in Ontario, get yourself outside and get some sun. Keep smiling, chin up, I'll see you next Sunday. Toodle pip.